Drona Institute of Ayurvedic Studies proudly presents Abhyasa NTET series, learning NTET through a series of questions. So the question number 8. The full form of OMR is, the options are A, optical mark reader, B, optical mark record, C, optical magnetic record, D, optical mark recognition. So the correct answer is D option, optical mark recognition. So the explanation, optical mark recognition collects data from people by identifying markings on a paper. It is a scanning of paper to detect the presence or absence of a mark in a predetermined position. Recognition of presence of a pencil or pen-filled bubble mark is done by optical scanner and hence the name optical mark recognition. And these are the formats of OMR. Question number 9. Which of the following level forms the base level of revised Bloom's taxonomy? The options are A, remember, B, understand, C, apply, D, create. So the correct answer is option A, remember. So the explanation, Bloom's taxonomy is a learning outcome classification of different outcomes and skills of students. It was proposed in 1956 by Benjamin Bloom and it was revised by Anderson and Rathwell in 2001. And the former Bloom's taxonomy proposed in 1956 consists of 6 levels. The base level, knowledge, and the upper levels are comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. And in 2001, which was revised Bloom's taxonomy, the base level was remember, the upper levels are understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. The Bloom's taxonomy in 1956 version, it is mentioned as nouns, and in 2001 version, it was mentioned as verbs. Remember, which means recognizing and recalling facts. Understand means understanding what the facts mean. Apply means applying the facts, rules, concepts, and ideas. Analyze means breaking down information into component parts. Evaluate means judging the value of the information or ideas that is received. And create means combining parts to make a new whole. Question number 10. At the end of the chapter, BMS students will be able to explain the process of Mutra Janana. The verb explain comes under which of the following as per Bloom's taxonomy? The options are A, remembering, B, understanding, C, applying, D, creating. The correct answer is B, understanding. So the explanation. Bloom's taxonomy is a classification of different learning outcomes and skills of students proposed in 1956 by Benjamin Bloom and was revised in 2001 by Anderson and Rathwell. The former version of Bloom's taxonomy in 1956 has 6 levels. The base level is knowledge, and the upper levels are comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. And it is presented in the form of nouns. And in 2001, it was revised, and the base level is remember, and the upper levels are understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create, which is presented in the form of key verbs. So remembering, the key verbs are list, recite, outline, define, match, quote, recall, identify, label, recognize. In understanding level, the key verbs are describe, the choice, explain, paraphrase, restate, give original examples of, summarize, contrast, interpret, discuss. And in applying, the key verbs are calculate, predict, apply, solve, illustrate, use, demonstrate, determine, model, perform, present. And in analyzing, the key verbs are classify, break down, categorize, analyze, diagram, illustrate, criticize, simplify, associate. And in evaluating, the key verbs are choose, support, relate, determine, defend, judge, grade, compare, contrast, argue, justify, support, convince, evaluate, and select. And in creating, the key verbs are design, formulate, build, invent, create, compose, generate, derive, modify, and develop. Question number 11. E-books are included in which of the following quadrants of SWAYAM? The options are A, quadrant 1, B, quadrant 2, C, quadrant 3, D, quadrant 4. The correct answer is option B, quadrant 2. So the explanation, SWAYAM is study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds, and it is a massive open online course MOOC platform. It is a Government of India initiative as a part of National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. And it has four quadrants 1, 2, 3, and 4. Quadrant 1 contains e-tutorials, which includes video lectures. Quadrant 2 contains e-content, reading materials in the form of ebooks, downloadable PDF, and textual contents. Quadrant 3 contains assessment, which include quizzes, assignments, and tests. And Quadrant 4 contains discussion forum, which is an interactive platform to discuss topics, ask questions, and clear doubt with instructors and peers. So question number 12. Which of the following theory is related with Jean Piaget? The options are A. Socio-cultural theory, B. Ecological system theory, C. Stage theory of cognitive development, and D. Theory of moral development. So the correct answer is stage theory of cognitive development. So the explanation for this question. The theories of cognitive development are 1. Stage theory of cognitive development, which is proposed by Jean Piaget. And in this, learning is done by assimilation, adjusting new experience to fit prior concepts, and 2. Accommodation, adjusting concepts to fit new experiences. The second one is socio-cultural theory, which is proposed by Lev Vygotsky. And learning is through social interactions with other people. Third one, ecological system theory, which is proposed by Yuri Brunner. And learning is through socio-cultural or environmental forces. And the last one, theory of moral development, which is proposed by Lawrence Kohlberg. And learning is through moral development. Thank you.